Welcome back to my channel. I am home briefly because even though you want to forget real life and just have a good time and enjoy yourself, occasionally you have to face reality and come home and go to the dentist and then take care of everything else that needs to be taken care of. So I'm just doing a quick update on my gardens here. These plants right here are new. I just planted those and I was not expecting a bloom right off the bat. The rest, I don't know what's happening, but maybe next year they'll do much better. The hostas, on the other hand, are doing really well. They're flowering, which is all you can ask for. There is something, though, affecting the leaves, and I can't help but wonder if it's the weather. Because the weather here has been not the best for the summer. It's been cold at night to the point where you need to put the furnace on. And for July, that's like unheard of. And then it goes from being cold to being in the low 30 Celsius, which is hot. This is my hydrangea, my white hydrangea, my snowball bush. It is massive, and I just cut it back. I cut some back because it's like out of control, but the bees like it, and everything else seems to like it. This little bare patch I am reserving because in September I am going to dig up this guy and make it much smaller and spread it around. Honestly, I really don't know what else to do with it. I just can't seem to throw things out. I don't feel good about tossing things that are still growing just because I don't want it. I did cut some of the snowball bush and I didn't have the heart to throw the blooms out, so I put them in water and they're on my back deck. This is my autumn blaze here, and as you can see, it's blooming really well, but I don't know what to think of the trunk. I'm gonna have to have that looked into because in my mind, everything about the trunk is compromised, and I don't know how long this thing is going to stay alive. Anyways, moving along. These are lilies that I planted a couple of years ago because of this guide wire. And there's a couple of blooms there. You can tell the leaves here, they're already turning. They're already turning as if fall is just around the corner. There's lots of choke cherries, so the bears will definitely enjoy those this year. I don't know how the blueberries did this year, but the choke cherries seem to be doing all right. This is my pink hydrangea, and it's doing well, which I'm happy about. This is a hydrangea as well. I've got some weeding to do, but it's blue. And this here, I don't know what I'm going to do with that. I just can't seem to. I might end up just digging it all out and put something else there. This is another blue hydrangea. And that purple strife. no matter where you go. It's everywhere. This is another one of my pink hydrangeas. It's doing all right. And of course, the irises, they're all done for the season. Our homemade Inukshuk. This here is a bit of a menagerie, but the hosta is actually, this one here in particular, there's flowers, so I'm actually surprised about that. I'm going to have to thin this out again. I don't have time this trip, but I'm going to have to do something because it's just a little crowded. It's like a bit of everything in here. My lilies, I missed most of the blooms. This hosta I thought for sure wasn't going to survive, but so far it is. This here is nothing but dead honeysuckle. And then this hosta looks like it's getting choked out. I'm going to have to clean that up too. Now, over here, this is my other garden. The hostas are doing okay. This is really nice. I really like that. I love the color. There's lots of blooms on there. Lots of blooms. It looks good. Another hosta. I've got cone flowers here, but the only problem with this, whoa, I just stepped in a hole. The only problem with this is all of this growing in between all this. This isn't Timothy, I forget what this is called, but it's everywhere. And again, more honeysuckles. And I gotta tell you the truth, I was gonna pull them all out, but every time I went to do it, they were covered in bees. And with the bee crisis the way it is, I thought, do I sacrifice my coneflowers? And over there is my black-eyed Susans. And all that, the honeysuckles and the clover, the bees, and I keep telling myself, don't get rid of it. The bees like it. This is actually doing pretty good. You know, this is the first time I've seen blooms on this, and this shrub, gosh, I can't even remember how old it is. But it's getting new growth on it, and those blooms, I guess, or berries. Are they buds? Yeah, they must be. My cherry, I think that's a lost cause, even though I sprayed it. I gotta trim all those off. Yeah, it's really too bad. Although it flowered, it bloomed, and it flowered, so I don't know whether nature's going to take care of it or not, or whether it's just going to fall over one day. And these here, these are perennials. They come every year and they spread. So I've got some growing over in the side yard. They're growing all over the place. This down here I need to move. I'll probably do that in the fall as well, because it's not doing well there. It's getting choked out. Another snowball bush. They do really well here. Doesn't matter how far north you are, they do well. This here has more blooms on it than I've had since I planted it, and I planted this oh gosh, it's got to be at least 8 years ago. And I did get some blooms this year, but and I got a whippersnip in between. Oh, look at that. My black-eyed Susans are starting to show. Oh, there goes the chipmunk. Yeah. But considering I'm not here most of the time, this is phlox. This is a late bloomer, so this will bloom in August and until end of September. Another hosta with some more of this grass. I'll tell you, when you live in the country, you're contending with all the wild fields around here, and unless you're at it every day, you just can't keep up. You just cannot keep up. Oh, there's 2 chipmunks there, and they're going at it. You watch. One's gonna chase the other. My entertainment for the afternoon. Yeah, so that's that in a nutshell. This over here is another pink hydrangea. They turn a beautiful pink in the fall, and they're quite nice. I didn't get as many blooms, but I did get a lot of new growth, and there are buds on here, so hopefully when I come back it'll be nice. And yeah, so that's pretty much it for how everything is doing around here. I don't know where you are, but I know out west they're really having a horrible time. In BC, British Columbia, the fires there are out of control. So many families are having to be evacuated. So many families have already lost property. And we've been getting rain, hence why the grass is green. And everything seems to be doing all right, other than the cool temperatures at night. But we're not under threat for fire. We've had some forest fires, but they went out from the rain that we received. Anyway, just a short video just to give you a quick update. And I'll see you next video. Bye for now.